that hard white, Macaulay Culkin, your nose hurting. Inhale slow, the devil serpent, I'm hell surfing. For any nigga think they fucking with me, the answer simply is hell no. That lockdown, spit fed bars, and that's as far as jail goes. Overlord, demigods, me Jesus Christ with these praying hands on my hands and knees as I kiss the cross, I pray overlord. Entrapment, you find yourself being trapped in due to actions of paganism taught by the Anglo-Saxons. Let's talk about those Jacksons, furious about upperclassmen. Don't give a fuck about what you think, so ain't no sense in reacting, huh? I'm laughing, relaxing, and splashing in this pool with this glass of lemonade while the rest of you bums try rapping. Come work for me, this a habit. I'm sweating, use a napkin. You can shine my shoes with a passion. That's right, I'm a scumbag bastard. Your training door can't go nowhere. You boxed in, that's a casket. No previews, no sorrow. Be the golden age of these classics.
My name is AJ Orsini, and I am glad to be right here in Bondurants Bar up on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, New York right now. And what am I here for? I'm here to talk to you about October 24th as SRG Universe and Clothing Line Apparel bring to you 2KW Pro up in the Bronx. I'm excited about it. Right now we're here to talk about what's going to be going down October 24th. Let me introduce my panel to you here today. Here over to my left, the booze-sipping, sandwich-eating connoisseur, our play-by-play commentator, Mr. Brandon Lewis.
Thank you very much for that. It's a pleasure to be here at Bondurants 2KW Pro Live coming at you. I'm excited.
And of course, over to my right, our special guest today, Mr. EYFBO.
Thank you for having me, Orsini. On October 24th, 2KW is live and ready for action.
What I'm holding in my hand right now is the magic ticket. October 24th, all you need is this little bad boy right here to get involved with some of the best professional wrestling action in the Bronx. 2KW Pro, all you need to do, very simple stuff. 2KWProLive.brownpapertickets.com. If you can get your tickets for that, please do. They're only $10 a pop. It's very simple, very economical. Well, guys, we're here today to discuss a very important event in 2KW history, October 24th, the biggest show in 2KW Pro history, and the main event is what's going to make this the biggest event in its history. It's the King of Kaiju's Raze, going one-on-one with the whole Fox show, AR Fox. 2KW fans don't need to be introduced to Raze, but I'll introduce him anyway. The 400-pound juggernaut. He's got size. He's got strength. Of course, AR Fox, the whole Foxy show. One of the most agile, one of the speediest wrestlers in the world. AR Fox has traveled all around the world. Raze is just now getting his feet underneath him. He's on a hot streak here at 2KW. I guess what we're here to discuss right now is not only what you think will take place, but I'd like to put you guys on the spot right here and tell the audience which one do you think will win out. Will it be AR Fox's speed and agility, or will it be Raze's size and strength?
Well, you know that I'm definitely going with the walking riot Raze, the king of kaijus. You said it yourself, and I love the word you used, that he's getting some fire right now, because that's exactly what's happening in Daro's Extreme Fitness. We saw the walking riot Raze, the king of kaijus, literally tear the building apart when he took on the funky monkey, Angel Ortiz. We saw Raze already obliterate Joe Bullrock. I'm looking forward to the fire that's inside of Raze when he takes on AR Fox. It's a new challenge, and he's ready for it. He's hungry.
Well, I gotta disagree with you right there, Mr. Brandon Lewis, because AR Fox has traveled the world. He's been on PWG, CZW, as well as Evolve and Dragon Gate. Any man this man takes on will fall to AR Fox. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Well, anything can happen in a matchup between two guys who have never faced each other before. It's another aspect I want to take on this. This is a first-time ever matchup. You just mentioned right now AR Fox. He's traveled all around. He's faced competitors of all kinds.
Correct.
I've known the man Raze himself for over 10 years. This is a wrecking machine. I promise you, AR Fox has never been in the ring like a guy like Raze. But I can switch it the other way. Raze has never faced a guy of this talent and experience. So now you've already told me what you think the style of wrestling we went over. How do you think AR Fox's experience will play into this matchup?
AR Fox's experience is second to none. You said it yourself. He's been in there with the best in the world. But when you get in there with the best in the world, they're bringing it to a competitive level that you might get accustomed to. You might forget what it's like to go against someone who's young, hungry, and wants to be where you are. Raze wants to take AR Fox's spot, and I believe that's going to happen October 24th.
Again, I want to disagree with you because even though everything that Raze touches, he destroys, but AR Fox is a man who puts his body on the line to get the job done.
The immovable object going against Unstoppable Force on October 24th. Daro's Extreme Fitness 2KW Pro first time out. On October 24th, we already talked about the main event so far, guys, but there's one more topic we need to hit, and that's the EYFBO situation.
Yeah, speaking about the EYFBO situation, you know, I'm excited. You know, October 24th, Mike Drastic, Angel Ortiz, we saw what they could do in 2KW, and now we're going to see it again, except this time will be the first time the two of them together, and they're looking for challengers. Oh, wait, Orsini, there have been challengers already. Yeah. Chris Cage has already accepted this challenge, and he has a partner, and his name is Whiplash. The Zoltan have accepted the challenge. They're giving out challenges. They want this match. Why isn't this official yet?
Well, if I could for a second, I will take responsibility for the length of time that it's taken to get this situation under control, but I'm actually happy to announce that I can actually take full control of the situation right now. Let's start with the fact that the reason why this match couldn't be booked originally is because Whiplash is not a 2KW contracted performer. He was at one point, but he wasn't, and that, again, wasn't my decision. It was his decision. He decided he wanted to do things on his own terms. That's fine. It's been over 3 years. I'm glad to see him back. We wanted to sign him. The guy's a loose cannon. The guy can't be trusted. He makes mistakes. He overthinks.
He's a wild card in your eyes.
And not just my eyes, but the people I represent in the 2KW management. But I have some great news. Because the folks over at Breaking K Podcast decided they wanted to be a part of the 2KW experience. They wanted to come in, they wanted to sponsor, they wanted to be a factor in what we do here. And I would like to think they made probably the biggest impact they can possibly make. They have footed the bill, they have spoken to 2KW management, and I'm happy to announce right here, Whiplash is now officially a 2KW contracted performer. They took responsibility for it, they signed off on it, so I'm good with it. Which means Whiplash is on, which means Zoltan is together, which means yes, finally, Zoltan versus EYFBO, making it official, right here, right now, tonight, on this little program we got going here. Zoltan, EYFBO, booked, gonna happen, October 24th. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about EYFBO and Zoltan.
October 24th, 2KW Pro announces the main event. AR Fox versus me. They calling it a dream of mine. A dream. This isn't my dream. You see, I dream about waking up every day stress-free, frustration-free. Finally, sane. Fox, October 24th. It's gonna be a nightmare. And I'm in it. I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out and use your bones as toothpicks.
See, much like the Big Daddy just said, October 24th, they're building our match. Tag team warfare. See now, EYFBO, you turning this into a gang thing. See, what you don't know is, you got a gang, but we got a and you motherfuckers stand a chance. Do they too?
This Saturday is shaping up to be quite an event. You got the Big Daddy, the king of Kaiju himself, going one-on-one with AR Fox. They're calling it the biggest match in 2KW history, and then in a co-main event, you got the hottest tag team on the East Coast, the EYFBO, in tag team action against the Z. You want to send us a message? You want to say you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. Funky Monkey, Nasty Assassin. What does that make the superstar and the absolute Chris Cage when in the middle of that ring, we pin you a 1, a 2, a 3, we send you packing? And if your boys want to get involved, Team Padoodoo is it? Just remember that you two ain't the only ones with family. So get ready, because the Zoltan is ready to go all night long, and before AR Fox feels the wrath of the Big Daddy, you best believe that the EYFBO will finally feel the power of the Zoltan.
Eat y'all later.
UpOut Orsini, because separately, Angel Ortiz and Mike Drastic are great competitors by themselves, but as a tag team, they are unstoppable. Although this is their first time teaming up at 2KW, do you think that Zoltan can match up to UpOut?
Do I think they can match up? We're talking about the greatest 2KW tag team of all time. Yes, Angel Ortiz, Drastic, EYFBO, they've done great things. They've won championships wherever they go, and they take names but no prisoners. You know, it's wondrous what they do, but they can't match with Zoltan. I mean, first of all, let's talk about Chris Cage. Chris Cage was in the main event of the last two 2KW shows with Mike Drastic, and he can go. Drastic didn't pin Chris Cage. Chris Cage didn't pin Drastic either. But now he's bringing his buddy, his partner, you guys known all his life, and that's Whiplash. Whiplash, yeah, he is a loose cannon. Yeah, he is a wild card. And yeah, he's gonna hurt somebody good, because nobody's ready for the fire that he has inside of him. Whiplash is a superstar, and together the Zoltan, left hand on top, baby, they're going to show 2KW and the rest of the world why they are the best.
That's a very good point. This magic ticket will get you entry into the building that would house Chapter 3 of Kaiju Drastic in a main event style matchup. This time, tag team warfare, EYFBO, the Zoltan, EYFBO, one of the best tag teams in the Northeast, perhaps even the country, against their bitter rivals, ghosts and shadows of the past they thought they had shaken, who are back. Hell has frozen over, folks. Whiplash is back. Chris Cage is back. Zoltan, EYFBO, October 24th. Now that we have the EYFBO Zoltan situation figured out, now that match is official, we did mention on the Facebook page that we had a few options to that tag team match. Of course, those options would be the newfound tag team of the Super Savages, Caveman and Bondurants. And we had another option in a familiar face of tag teams in Smiley and Mark Quinn. Now, the High Spot Heroes and Super Savages are phenomenal tag teams. And we have decided, since they were on the brink, since they were waiting for their opportunities against EYFBO, we're going to put those two teams together on October 24th. We're going to have that matchup, Smiley and Mark Quinn against Caveman and Monkey. Now, I know you know quite a bit about all four of those individuals. Those are people that you've trained with, people that you've gone to war with. Let the audience know what they can expect October 24th when it comes to these two teams.
And for those of you who don't know, in the last 2KW show, Montekia and Caveman took on John Davis. Now see, it was supposed to be a one-on-one match against each other. But John Davis came out of nowhere and forced Montekia and Caveman to go 1-on-2 against John Davis. And right there, they formed a great alliance. Unfortunately, it wasn't a strong enough alliance to take a victory. But together against the High Spot Heroes now, I'm pretty sure they can get the job done.
Man. You know, I'm also excited for this match. Two phenomenal teams, four phenomenal talents. I mean, you've got the Caveman, you've got Montekia, and the two of us. I mean, the both of them are nuts, in personal opinion. I mean, even, the caveman, he's going to be walking around, climbing, swinging his club. You never know exactly what's going to happen with him in the ring. And he's teaming up with the high-flying, skydiving, buttery superhero that is Montakia. And we
Skills is smooth as butter.
oh yeah, and we saw him take on SILVA, the All-Star, and that's we've already seen what the both of them can do individually and as talent. But can they really take on? Can they really take on the High Spot Heroes? I mean, High Spot Heroes are HOG, House of Glory, tag team champions, and champions versus two lunatics. I don't know which way this is going to go.
Yeah, because he said SILVA.
And he said tag team champion.
I let the Silva thing go, but when you close
I'm excited for this match too. I mean, come on, we're talking about the Caveman and Montakia against High Spot Heroes, two of the greatest team, four phenomenal talents. I mean, Caveman, he's going to be running and climbing, swinging that club around. Dude, we got Montakia, we're talking about the high-flying, skydiving, buttery superhero. And then we're talking about the High Spot Heroes. I mean, tag team champions, formerly in House of Glory. These are talented competitors, all of them. But I don't know. It's going everywhere. It's going to be crazy. People jumping off of ropes into the crowd. I don't even know. We might need sky traffic control, waving all of their things around, making sure everybody's safe because, man, it's going to be insane.
Super Savages and High Spot Heroes. We've got a wild card on each team. The Super Savages obviously have the Caveman, who was completely unpredictable. I was witness a little while ago, I think you were there with me, Caveman being intrigued by fire inside the ring. That guy is unpredictable. But of course the man from Fairchild is silent and smiley. We don't know what's going to happen. That's why I love the possibility of those two teams against the way of the world. But against each other, we may have to get the commission involved in this. This might get a little nuts.
To be honest, my money is on the Super Savages. Not because they're just my friends, because K-Man is somebody who adapts. Do you see why K-Man is a fighter? He learns from saber-tooth tigers. Do you know why his head is so strong? From Tyrannosaurus Rex. Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? Meteors fall from the sky. Once K-Man hits you with that splash, there is no getting up from that.
Wait, so meteors killed all the dinosaurs, but they didn't kill the caveman?
That's how tough he is.
Alright, I can buy that, but you know what? We got a whole new natural disaster, and that's the high flying ability. If there's anything greater than the meteor that's crashed, it's the supernova that is Mark Quinn. It's going to be a phenomenal tag team match. I'm looking forward to it.
And you can go, all you need to do, cameraman, if you can pan in here, is get this magical ticket, $10. It's just $9.99 that will get you access to the Bronx and Daryl's Extreme Fitness. When you talk about athletic competition in pro wrestling today, part of what you're talking about, a huge part nowadays, is that buzzword, Divas Revolution. Now, I'm not a big fan of divas, but I am a big fan of women's wrestling. I know. Yeah.
Keep rolling. Start from 1. And 3, 2.
When you're talking about pro wrestling right now in the industry, and you're talking about what's hot, what's new, what's out there, you're talking about the Divas Revolution, but not I, said the cat, because I'm not a big fan of divas. I am a fan of women's wrestling. In 2KW, in its previous incarnation, I never had women's wrestling before. But on October 24th, a new era will begin as we have the debut set for SONYA Strong to make her 2KW Pro debut. Now, women's wrestling, I'm all for it. Fortunately, there's one individual who just couldn't resist to give his sizzling opinion on the matter.
Good. Tell him to come up in a couple minutes. Oh, that's right. Life is so good when you're the sizzling one. Hell, life's going to get even better, though, on October 24th for 2KW Pro in the Bronx, in New York, because Sizzling Stan Styles, is issuing an open challenge, that's right, an open challenge to anyone in that locker room that night. But now that I think about it, there's only one person that I want to face that night, and hell, I know that she wants to face me that night. I'm talking about you, kitten. I'm talking about you, Sonya Strong. Oh, that's right. I mean, hell, just look at me. Look at this perfect, sizzling bicep. I mean, I know, Sonya, I know you're getting many tingling sensations all over that body. It's only natural when you look at the sizzling one. So how about it, Sonya? How about it, kitten? How about the sizzling one, Stan Styles versus you that night? Oh, and guess what, Sonya? I even got a special present for you that night. If you accept my challenge. Look what I got you, baby. I even got you some knee pads. You're gonna know what to do with them. That's right. Ooh, just thinking about this match, Sonya, gets me all hot and bothered. I gotta cool myself down. That's much better. Cause you see, Sonya, on that night, October 24th, in the Bronx, New York, I'm gonna show you what the dominant sex is. That's right.
That's right. Stan Styles has made the challenge to the one person on the roster that I would assume would be free from the wrath of that creepy, cynical Stan Styles, but apparently not. He's laying down the challenge, and I have it on good authority. I've spoken to Miss Strong herself. She has accepted said challenge. Sonya Strong, sizzling Stan Styles, October 24th. Guys, your thoughts on this? I'll pass it to James first.
Now, I understand the sizzling Stan Styles is, how you say, a grappler, so to speak. But does he know what he got himself into against Sonya Strong? Sonya Strong is a fighter, not just a wrestler. She has a background in mixed martial arts. And you want to put your hands on someone to kick your teeth in? Stan Styles, I really hope you wear a mouth guard instead of a cup.
Sonya Strong is not only has that background in the martial arts field, and she's a legit pro wrestler here in the world of wrestling, but she's a Bronx native. This is her hometown, her home turf. She lives 5 minutes from the building. She's going to have that house packed, and behind her, will that be a factor?
Oh, it's definitely going to be a factor. I mean, we're talking about that great New York crowd. This is the mecca of professional wrestling. But if we're going to narrow it down specifically to the Bronx, we know the Bronx is the rowdiest borough there is. The Bronx gets dirty, and so does Sonya Strong. So does Sonya Strong. Yeah, she's a mixed martial artist. Yeah, Taekwondo background. Me and her spoke before. However, we are also talking about a woman from the Bronx who's willing to throw down. She's not scared of Stan Styles, but she shouldn't take him lightly either. He has his victories against GA West. He has his victories in 2KW, and he has a physique that is on par with anybody in this business. You want to build a wrestler from the bottom up, you want him to look like Stan Styles because he is a body made of granite. So we're talking about the fierce, the ferocity of Sonya Strong against the mind and the capability, physical capability, of Stan Styles.
You know all about Sonya Strong. You've trained with her as well. I want to ask you this question. What about the possibility of that wild card on the outside? Of course, we're talking about Miss Jackie, who's going to be with Stan Styles.
Any person that finds Sonya Strong, of course, to be laughed at, is certainly mistaken. Because if she gets in the ring with Sonya Strong, I hope she's ready to take a beating like a man that she's going to give Stan Styles.
I mean, you said it. Miss Jackie, she's going to be on the outside. Yeah, she's going to be a factor. But how much longer? Because she's going against what she shouldn't be going against. But if she dares get into that ring, I mean, we're talking about the lethal legs of the Taekwondo athlete. That bad chick, yeah, Sonya Strong. She ain't afraid to put it to no man. She damn sure ain't afraid to put it to Miss Jackie.
Sizzling Stan is a guy that I'm pretty sure is on America's Most Wanted list somewhere. And Sonya Strong is definitely a woman that everyone in the wrestling business should be keeping their eye on. But that's Stan Styles and that's Sonya Strong. Let's move forward and talk about a man who represents 5 fingers. A man who represents the whole deck, the whole shebang. I'm talking about the 5-star stud Joey Ace, and he's going to be making his return to 2KW as he takes one-on-one CASHFLOW Inc.'s Ken Broadway, a guy, once again, you know all too familiar with, but hold your thoughts because I want to give the floor to my man, the authentic Brendan Lewis, because you know more about Joey Ace than I think just about
Man, 2KW Pro, how can you do this to me? You're taking two of my favorite competitors there is in this business. I mean, yeah, we're talking about CASHFLOW Inc., Ken Broadway, the millionaire, killionaire, oh my goodness. But we're also talking about the 5-star stud, baby, Diamond Shine, yeah. Joey Ace from Las Vegas, Nevada, former Warriors of Wrestling champion. Yes, he is. Tag team champion in Warriors of Wrestling. We're talking about one of the most talented, decorated people in the New York City area, Joey Ace. And he's returning to 2KW. Is Ken Broadway ready for this? I don't know. This is going to be so much fun for me to watch.
Joey Ace is one of my favorite wrestlers. I know that for sure. He's as decorated as they come. He's got the experience advantage on Ken Broadway, but I'm going to turn it to my man over here and ask you a very important question because I know just now, this is why I stopped you. I know in your head you were about to counteract all that with Ken Broadway, but I'm going to take what he said, I'm going to put another spin on it. I'm going to put something else on that and give you the explanation. Let the fans know how. I know Ken Broadway alone, fantastic athlete, you know the Joey Ace. Talk about Ken Broadway, tell this man of the world, but Ken Broadway has a thing for Ace, but throw in some of that CASHFLOW flavor because he's not coming alone.
You are absolutely right, Mr. Orsini, because he has his crew. Not crew per se, more like his squad. He has Ariel Nix, Mikey Kidd, as well as Daro, Peace O' Mind. But this man breaking backs and counting stacks. Ken Broadway is a man that makes a living off of wrestling. He's a millionaire, trillionaire, killionaire because of wrestling. No matter what he does, every move he does, he makes $1 off of it. So that 5-star stud is getting a 5-finger discount with a kick to the face when Ken Broadway lays him in with his currency kick.
Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm digging it. You got me excited. I know you got your man, and man, I love them both. Whew.
Well,
Joey Ace is the man.
He is the man. We can sit here and talk all day about how great Joey Ace is, how great Ken Broadway is. That match is going to be intense. But let's not just take our words for it. Joey Ace himself decided to share his thoughts on what was going to take place on October 25th.
Look, money can just about buy you anything. Money can buy you cars, money can buy you fancy vacations, money can buy you beautiful women, and you know, right now though, it really doesn't really matter what money can buy you. The things are what money can't buy you, and that's movie star good looks, you know, athletic ability, and the love of this puppy. But anyway, I was like, Ken Broadway, the one thing that money can't buy you on October the 24th is a royal ass whipping that you're going to be getting courtesy of the 5-star stud, Joey Ace. So with that being said, Ace is high, Diamond Shine, place your bets, because I'm 5 stars above the rest.
I know you guys are having a good time being here. I'm having a great time being here. I love being at Bondurants Bar and Restaurant. I think it's a bar and restaurant. I would know that 2 of these so far. So I'm going to go with more bar than restaurant. But I'm having a great time being here. We're talking about 2KW Pro on October 24th. There's one thing, I probably said that twice already, but there's one thing that I definitely have to mention. And that's my own personal safety, guys. What is happening? What is this? What's going on? There are these weird, ridiculous videos all over the freaking Facebook page of some anti-Christ propaganda nonsense, and normally I wouldn't care. I don't take care of the Facebook page, but my face is all over it. One of you guys knows what's going on. Alright, you're one of the wrestlers here, so maybe you know something. You're the play-by-play guy. Somebody fill me in. Fill me in.
I honestly can't. I've seen a lot of bizarre things in my career, but he's trying to send a message that we can't do.
See? You know, he said he.
because a woman wouldn't do something stupid like that.
Go with it. All right, man. Continue your thought.
I don't know what she's trying to say. It's blasphemy.
I'm frightened and I care for your sake. I've known you for how long? You know, over 10 years you're talking about. You're one of the best friends I got. And 2KW put me in the position I am now in this business. So when I see messages coming in and I have to worry about my friend's safety and worry about 2KW and what we're trying to do here as a business for you, the fans, then it concerns me. It concerns me greatly. And I saw these messages. I don't know where they're coming from. I didn't see any return address. You know, there's no way to link this. And then, like you said, your face is on it. Look, you know what? There's a lot of hungry young superstars out there, and I get that. There's a lot of people that want to get into 2KW.
But don't.
No, this is serious. I'm talking. But there are ways to make your message known. There's ways to get into the company. There's ways to get your name out there in the business and become successful, all right? But you don't have to send anything over to 2KW. You don't have to put anyone's face in it. I don't know what this is about, but I don't like it. And if you have a problem, we'll put me in it too.
Well, I appreciate the fact you put your name in there. There's been a few names attached to this. I'm one of the first ones that's been on the video. There was also Raze involved in the package. There was also footage of Chris Cage. I don't know. It's an unpredictable situation. So I didn't want to harp on it too much, but I did want to mention it because I think the audience should understand that if you're going to be there October 24th, something's going to come ahead. Something's going to hit the fan, and it may smell something a little foul. That's what's going to hit the fan. So I don't know what's going to happen October 24th. I don't know what these videos really mean, but I just wanted to put it out there that whoever it is, I'm sorry, whatever I did to get thrown into this lump sum. But I guess we'll find out on 24th on what's going to happen exactly. And you can look forward to the 24th. Once again, this magic little ticket right here. You don't have to wait for the last action either to get yourself a magical ticket. All you need to do is go to 2kwprolive.com, get yourself a ticket. It's only $10, $9.99 for the WWE fans. All you need to do is buy the ticket. And what you're going to see on October 24th, I can say it's great, but let's show you a little bit of what's going to
It is time. Time for all of you who bow at the facade of the past to pray at the feet of the future. All of you who worship the past are doomed to live in a life that no longer can sustain itself. What if everything you believed, everything you worshipped, was a lie? Your reality, your salvation, your false idols are dying out to the drums. The drums of war will be the only sound you hear as we march into your world. Your voices will bellow, your knees will shake. The idols you once held so dear will soon learn to cower with fear. As the drums we sound will alert those around that those whom you worship will fall. The sound of broken bones and shattered souls will be there for forevermore, as the death of false idols is all that matters.
On October 24th, we have a lot going down. We've planned down pretty much most of the show, if not all. There is one facet that I left for last intentionally, and that is the rambunctious, overachieving little stable group known as FEDERATED. Now, you know a little something about FEDERATED on your last show. You and I know quite a bit about FEDERATED in our history. Well, here's the situation. I'm the 2KW representative of management. Yes, I'm getting my 2020 face on right now because I'm about to go into business mode right now. Federated made it a very good point to not only pull a fast one on you, but he kind of did get one over on me on the last show when he had BSK help around. We had that whole contract dispute going on, and John Davis went from having an appearance to being in a match and taking not only advantage of my welcoming spirit, but quite frankly taking advantage of two individuals you spoke of earlier with Caveman and Monty. Well, I am so glad that actually went down, because what it did was it put a little chip right over here. What's this bottom part of the body called? Shoulder? That would be the chip on the shoulder. So Mr. Martinez wanted to make a big, huge announcement, and he made that announcement by saying that on October 24th, Federated would not only be crowning a first ever, brand new world champion, but he would be crowning John Davis as that world champion. That's huge news. That is impact right there. That's how you shock the world.
I'm sensing some sarcasm from you.
Yes, a little finger on the palm stuff going on with me when I sit here and say that I'm glad that he did it. Because by signing a contract with me stating that John Davis would compete October 24th, he kind of misread that contract. Just a wee bit there, fella. And on October 24th, yes, John Davis will walk into his first show as the Federated World Champion. But that championship will be on the line on October 24th when he competes against 2KW's own Sir William Black.
That's a big announcement, Orsini.
That's huge, but guess what? There's more! As I sit here and tell you now, that Federated will have its championship on the line. And if John Davis wins, by God, he will have earned it, because he's a tough guy. And he will still be the Federated champion. But should he lose, the Federated championship will do something called an okey-doke. And it will become the new 2KW Pro World Championship. Isn't that tasty? So that's a nice little bit. So here's the deal. John Davis, Sir William Black, championship on the line. And I say championship loosely because I guess we'll find out at the end of the match which championship it truly is. You should have kept one eye open negotiating with me. So now that we have the stipulation on and going, I will leave it to my panelists now to let you know who these individuals really are, and I'll start with the man over here to my left, the former manager of Sir William Black, the man who knows all about Sir Blackness and the royalty of such.
Well, even before I get there, it's just amazing. I mean, between all these videos coming in with your pictures in them, and you got Whiplash sending messages to social media, I guess Elliot Martinez, Mr. Martinez, Federated, was the final straw, because we're seeing you getting all angry, and it's amusing.
I'm angry, I'm excited.
I'm liking this, Orsini. But yes, let's talk about the match. We're talking about the king of all blacks. Yeah, we're talking about Sir William Black from Mount Olympus by way of Harlem, New York. It's going to be a great match, and you know why? Because 2KW's proud and joy, the man who's been there from the start to the finish, William Black will be there, and he is going to take out John Davis, and he's going to be representing 2KW as he does it.
You guys gotta forgive me for my shock and disbelief, because you have Sir William Black taking on John Davis in a title match. Do you not realize that he almost killed two of my best friends when he hit Montekia with a Zangief finisher? I don't understand why this match is happening. John Davis is a strong competitor, but William Black is a real person to take on anyone. But John Davis is somebody who will not stay down, and he gets the job done by any means necessary. Why would you do something like this?
Look, I get it. John Davis, you know, he comes from Dark City Fight Club. That's his whole deal, right? That's who he is. And he is a machine. And he will beat and destroy anyone he gets his hands on. That's who he is. That's also who Sir William Black is. Except while John Davis was doing it in a wrestling ring, William Black was doing it on the streets. He was doing it in alleys. You want to talk about Fight Club? clubs in dark cities. He's from the darkest city. He's from New York City. He's the baddest man in any alley in this city. Sir William Black is not afraid of John Davis. He's gonna take him out. I would know. Like you said, former manager, I've been there. I've seen what he could do. John Davis ain't ready.
There's a specific reason why we announced this show over a month ago. We have not heard from William Black. We have not heard from John Davis. There are reasons for it. Two of them polar opposite. John Davis, and I know this for a fact because Mr. Martinez has sat down with me at the contract negotiation table alone with Mr. Martinez sit at that table. No John Davis to be found. One simple fact. John Davis does not see William Black as the threat that somebody like you or myself would see him as. And if John Davis is listening to this video right now, allow me to be the man to tell you, and if you think you're going to walk into the Bronx, into Daro's Extreme Fitness, and put William Black down the way that you put down Caveman and Montekia, I have some very bad news for you. Because while John Davis, I'm sure, can get into any ring and put any man down, I have news for you, William Black does not go down. And if I look a little bit more impassioned than I should be, that's because Federated versus 2KW will finally take place. Your top guy against mine. One title on the line, one fall to a finish, no excuses, no VSKs, no Johnny Garganos, no special surprises. It's going to be John, it's going to be Will on October 24th. We have to talk about one last thing here, and that's of course the rogue Anthony Gangone, who has been on quite the roll in 2KW Pro. He's ran through two opponents as it is. This guy is making waves, not just in 2KW, but all around the East Coast right now. He is traveling as far up as Maine, as far down as Florida. This guy is beating the best. And so far, he's untouched here in 2KW as well. Now, I'm going to try to, he's on October 24th, he's going against the all-star Anthony Silva, a guy you know all about, used to manage him back in the day. You know a little something about him too, you've been in the ring with this guy. I'm going to turn it over to you guys and let you guys talk about Anthony Gangone, Anthony Silva.
Hold on, no. You, out. Now, get out. If you know what's good for you, you will leave. Come on, Mr. Clean, move your focus. So this is, so you don't call me, you call him. You call this Mr. Lewis. Pleasure to see you as always, sir. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Mr.
Welcome,
SHAPIRO.
The guy with the golden tone, the golden voice, the smartest man in 2KW Pro aside from this fine gentleman here and his broadcast colleague. You shaved, you know, you look like you should be on the watch list or running for Congress. Yeah, you know, at least I can grow one. But I'm going to speak to you right now. Anthony Gangone is the best wrestler in 2KW Pro with the smartest mind in 2KW Pro. Be quiet while an adult is talking. On October 24th, Anthony Silva, he's got a little bit of a neck injury. He can't move his neck all that well. Well, I'm sorry that you may not be able to walk after October 24th. You may not be able to think. Well, you do that enough already, so you know what? It doesn't matter. But on October 24th, everyone will know why he is the best wrestler in 2KW Pro. Everyone will know why he is the best. And all of you.
You know, as all the lawyer money, he'd be able to get his own sandwich. But he brings up a good point. Gangone is doing incredible work. And, you know, Silva has a lot cut out for him. Is he ready for what James did? He might be waiting outside for Mr. SHAPIRO.
Say if he knew what was good for him.
Hey, he challenged him to a fight. We'll see what happens.
Rogue Anthony Gangone and the All-Star Anthony Silva one-on-one on October 24th. And hopefully we can get James back. But, yeah, let's go. On October 24th, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this glass is completely empty, which means I had a lot of fun today. You can have a lot of fun on October 24th. All you need to do is grab a hold of this magical ticket right here. It'll take you on a ride, and no drugs, and no alcohol, and magical ride. Thank you once again to SRG Universal Clothing Apparel for sponsoring the show on October 24th. Thank you to Broken Kayfabe Radio for sponsoring the Zoltan EYFBO match. Thank you everybody at Bondurants for having us here to do this pre-show. Thank you, our special guest, to one of the guys that hooked it up for us, Mr. Jeremiah, the big man himself, who put it all together. Mr. RC Knight, as I know him from back in the day, putting this together and making sure that 2KW Pro is out there and out for everyone to see for October 24th. I guess some last moment talks, some final thoughts between you. I'll bring Mr. James first. I know you're looking forward to a big night, October 24th.
On October 24th, it's going to be a phenomenal night to remember because we have people across each state appearing at 2KW's Pro. This is a night you will not want to miss, nor will you ever forget.
2KW Pro is changing the game. There's a buzz. It's like a hornet's nest, and we're coming to sting you. Because we're bringing out the best that we got. We got the best tag teams in action. We got the best competitors in action. And everyone wants to be a part of it. From John Davis to AR Fox. I'm excited. Oh, and you know, all of my boys are going to be there. I'm looking at you, Sir William Black. You're representing 2KW. We're all going to hold it down. October 24th can't come soon enough.
Two men will enter that ring. One man will walk away with the championship. That man will determine which championship it is. At the end of October 24th, we'll be seeing Federated World Champion or a 2KW World Champion. That you'll find out. Well, the man we all know as the 400-pound juggernaut, the king of Kaiju's Raze, lived his dream by defeating the whole boxing show. AR Fox, first time ever matchup. Well, the Zoltan proved once and for all after a 3-year absence that they're not only just as good, but maybe they feel they were even better than one of the hottest tag teams in the world today. In EYFBO, we have the debut of our first ever diva, or excuse me, woman wrestler in our company. We've got the 5-star stud going against CASHFLOW. We have all kinds of action going down October 24th. If you miss this, you are an idiot. I'm going to tell you straight up, you are a fool if you miss this show. Again, 2KWProLive.ProudPaperTickets.com. $10. It's $9.99 to get one ticket to be in the Bronx, Dolls Extreme Fitness. I'm AJ Orsini, the authentic Brandon Lewis, EA James, and you on October 24th.